everyone, and welcome back. Today we are, as part of the week-long 20 subscriber special. Yeah, I decided not to go with the whole singy thing. Today we will be looking at the not Vortex of Warbitron, because I forget this guy's name. I will look it up before I post a video, but yeah. Oops. I done forgot what this guy was called. But it's the Not Blast Off. And I cannot lie. He's kind of meh. I mean, you saw yesterday, when I showed him up, the wing is very loose on this guy, but there's a couple of other problems I kind of have. Like, this leg does not like staying put, like it'll like to collapse a lot. The feet are weirdly done because you have the thrusters here and then the foot that you turn around, and turning around this piece here scares the living daylights out of me. So when we get to transformation, there will be a pause so that I can make sure that both of these feet do not break on camera. So early warning about that. But now that we've got the... Oh yeah, and also there's actually, I'll get more into that on in vehicle mode. But now that we're done with the drab and dreary for the time being, this guy looks really good. Like, he looks like Blast Off in like a super really cool kind of way. A lot of brown and purple that does not make any sense for any logical spacecraft to have, considering where it's going. However, it looks really good regardless, because it fits with that drab feel, that drab militaristic feel, and they really up that with the addition of these quad missile launchers that you can either have him wielding like this, or you can flip up the peg here and have him actually holding. I just prefer having them go on the arms. You can also you can actually store these in robot mode as well. You just gotta collapse the missiles down, and then you just place them right here. And there you go. That kind of fills out the leg a wee bit, and I mean, it also kind of adds like a little too much bulk on it. So I mean, to each your own. Do what you want with it. I just like when I have him in robot mode, which is not very often because I mainly keep these guys for the combined mode of Bruticus. Yeah, so he comes with these two giant missile launchers. And if I can get him to stand, there we go. He also comes with these adorable little pew-pew pistols that can extend. Oop, and pop right off. So I want to kind of keep them here. So now he has two pew-pew pistols. And these are adorable. And to store them, like, you can have him holding them, obviously. And he holds them pretty well. A lot better than Brawl does with his pistols. But you can store them kind of by putting them in here at the back, or... That's actually about it. There. Not a lot of storage options for these guys, though that makes sense considering what they do. Yeah, so for articulation, head is on a very good ball joint. So you get a full 360. The shoulder pads are on a ball joint and on a hinge, so you can kind of angle these however you want. Arms can go out that far, and we get a rocket-powered Suck It Magnus. Arms are also on a, actually a double hinge here. So you have you have the first hinge here, and then you have the second one just underneath it. So you get just a little over 90 to help him out. Wrists are on a swivel joint that aren't that tight, which is very good, and the hands can open and close. Legs are a different story, however. They can go forward, about that far, so long as, you know, the crotch plate doesn't get in the way. Back pretty decently, which is nice to see. And then out, very good. So the boy can do the splitsies. Kinda. He also has a waist rotation, which is something you don't normally see on some of these guys. Actually, all of these guys have a waist rotation. Never mind. It was a wild thing for me when I saw it back in, God, when did I get this guy? Like 20 some, it was a while, like 20, late 20, like the late 20 teens. My God, I've had this guy for a while. Damn. But yeah, so let's get down to the transformation, shall we? Let's. So we are going to detach those, and just to get them out of the way, you can also detach the wings. So first up, bring up the cockpit and move these two panels back, and flip out the sides. And then what you're gonna want to do, what I like doing is I like moving the shoulder pads up like this, so that just gets everything out of the way. You untab this this part here, and we rotate the fist inward. Oh, no, not that way. Not that way. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. You want to rotate it so that the fist is in like that. That way it sits flush. And quick rotate, quick push in, and there we go. And then we just push the arms up and around like so. Now, these guys are actually pretty simple to transform, and I really enjoy that. Because it's not like the transformation is super hard and super difficult, like on some Transformer toys, or like some third-party figures, who are just looking to get, like, looking for like a complex transformation or something. Like, if you're into puzzles, go right ahead. Enjoy the complex transformation. I just like rapidly going from one mode to another, and that's just me. So here's the part that scares me. Well, aside from, there we go, moving everything like so, and then you can just kind of, and then hey, look, we have the top half of a rocket ship. And yes, this is all glue. A few years ago, this nose cone section actually broke on me because this is all clear plastic. So the nose cone section actually broke off on my copy, and for a couple of months, I just had it like this. And I kind of like fan-moded it a wee bit more so that it looked more like a Cybertronian space cruiser, and I went that way with a couple of the other figures. I did one for Not Swindle, Not Brawl, I think I did a Not Brawl one, and for Not Vortex. But yeah, so you want to rotate the feet around like so, and oh my God, it worked on camera. Oh, thank God. Holy crap. And then you want to straighten out the feet. Oh, come on. There we go. So you want it to basically look like a giant chocolate sausage, essentially. There we go. Now then, to add the accoutrement, you take the two missile launchers. So the way I have them normally is like this. I want to bring back the, pull back the tab as far as it'll go. And then want to bring up the wings. And then you stick them together like so. And like so. Push that back a wee bit. Sorry. Ah. There we go. Kind of. There we go. Better. And you want to connect them to the legs like that. And that fills out the rocket. And now you got a really powerful looking space sausage. Or, I guess, log of chocolate. Then you now you do not have to untab the wings. I did it because it just made transformation simpler, and I could show you guys the fact that the wings do come off. And I like to make it so that the wings sit like this, so that they're upside down, and that way the floppy wing doesn't do that. But it also causes some of the user problems, like the fact that the wings are not flush with the actual shuttle mode, but that is okay. A wee bit of glue. Dab the wee bit of glue here and then connect it together and you should be fine to display it like that. Now you can also store the pew guns just here right under the wing, like so and like so, so that, you know, you have an attack ship, attack shuttle as a vehicle mode. And yeah, there's really not much to say. He's a blast off. And now for arm mode, here we have a hand. And what you're going to want to do for hand mode is take off the guns, leave them up to the side. And I like taking off the wings just to be safe. And then you want to extend the legs. And another thing that in the instructions, it tells you to leave the arms like this, or leave them out of the way. So they just kind of have you do this and then that. What I like to do with the arms is I like to kind of take this and fold everything like so to kind of bulk up the top shoulder a wee bit and then bring these back down, and that just kind of bulks out the front of the front of the arm. And then all you want to do, disconnect the legs and no, this is the wrong hand. Here's the right hand, and it is currently on a gun that we are not showing off yet because that is for onslaught. So, oh, hello. You are gnarly. You are very, very gnarly. Okay. So, you want to connect the arms like how we connect the feet, and connect them like so. And there you have, oh, right, and the combiner peg. You want to lift up the chest and flip down the port itself, and then you fold it back up. That way you don't have a giant gnashing, gaping hole in it. And yeah, so this is the hand mode. There we go. That's better. Here we have him in hand mode, and he looks so much better now. Yes, there we are. There's my boy. And that is it. Oh, right. That is left hand for Vortex. And then if you want to put the wings back on, connect them like so, and then you just fold up the wings like that. And like that. And there you go. And here we have him in arm mode. And yeah, he's a very good arm mode. We'll get to articulate, like all the articulation and everything, like when we get to the actual Bruticus review. Just because I feel like that's kind of where all the main stuff happens. One cool thing you can do is you can kind of sort of get it so that you can do the flamethrower thing from the video, from Fall of Cybertron. If you flip this up, that back down, and then you kind of orient the wings a wee bit to become a wee bit more like they're adding a wee bit of firepower. And there, yeah. So there you go. And that is not Blast Off. Again, I can't remember the guy's name, but here we have another one of the arms of Bruticus. And tomorrow we are taking a... Whoop. Tomorrow we will be taking a look at... Not Vortex. And I'm not gonna lie, I both am and am not looking forward to this guy. So, have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you all again so much for getting us to 20. And I hope we can do another 20 more. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. Bye, guys.